and welcome to another Youth Talk video. Oh my god, I've missed saying that. I actually have missed saying that. Haven't recorded in like a month. Basically, I've got a new job and I'm in half term at the moment, and luckily because of my profession I don't have to work at half term, so I get to do these kind of videos and probably make my brother cringe if he's probably watching it. So obviously I've stopped recording because I've got my new job. I'm going to try and record at least one video per month. Don't hold me to my word because we don't know what's going to happen, but you might get more videos, you might not get enough videos, but I'm going to try and do as many as possible. Our youth group is posting reels all the time, so go on our Instagram, check it out. They're doing an unbelievable job. I'm so proud of them, and it's actually quite funny. So we've got funny videos, we've got more serious videos, we've got the whole package basically. But today's video is just me answering questions. I put a Instagram post asking questions about Christianity and why I'm a Christian and any questions that you've got. So first question. Who's my favourite gospel artist? That's difficult to answer because I go through stages. So I find Hillsong and Elevation Church worship absolutely amazing. But at the moment, Fred Hammond is this guy right here. I'm going to pop a picture there, and he's unbelievable. Next question, do I pray? Yes, I pray every day. I try and do it in the morning, and I always do it in the evening. I do pray, it helps me a lot. I talk to God, I tell him how I feel. I'm not the type of person that will use really complicated words and like Shakespearean language. I just speak to him as if I'm speaking here. So God, I pray for the person that's watching this. Take care of them, bless them, make sure they have a lovely week. If they haven't got to know you, may they get to know you, and amen. That's my prayer. Boom. Nothing complicated, just straight to the point, transparent and open. I think that's the most important thing. Favorite book of the Bible? It has to be James. I think James is just unbelievable. I like Proverbs. It gives you everything that you need, really. Honestly, if you're not a Christian and you just want to be like an intelligent guy, read Proverbs and you'll understand what I mean. Give it a chance, read it. It gives you unbelievable tips. When did I get baptized? I got baptized, funnily enough, I got baptized on the same day as my fiance. We weren't going out, we were just friends, and it was on the 1st of August 2014. Question number 5, do I drink alcohol? No, I used to drink alcohol, but I don't drink anymore. Reason being is, first of all, I play football, it affects my performance, but the main reason is because I'm a Christian, and the problem with me drinking alcohol, if I have a friend that has struggled with alcohol or has someone that's struggling with alcohol in their lives, if I'm drinking it, I'm setting a bad example for them and possibly having a negative effect on them, so I just don't drink at all. If I was to drink, probably a glass of wine at New Year's where you can do a toast and I'll have like a tiny little sip. That's probably the most I'll ever go to, and I don't really see the much point in getting really drunk and throwing up everywhere. I find it quite disgusting, to be honest. Do I go out to clubs? Obviously lockdown, nope, no one's going out to clubs, and they shouldn't be. If you are, I'm quite concerned. Have I been out to clubs? I think that's probably the best question to ask first. Yes, I have. Did I enjoy it at the time when I was kind of distant from God? Yes, I enjoyed it. As I started going out more, I felt inside me I was in the wrong environment. It wasn't where I needed to be, and I needed to go back to church and go back to my roots and what I've been educated and the foundations my mum implanted in me. I'm back with God, I'm firm, I'm following his ways, and my advice to someone, oh, I've just turned 18, I want to go to clubs, you're wasting your time. You're not going to find, people think they're going to find their like wife in a club. Do you know what I mean? Where it's all sweaty and they're drunk, and come on, let's be honest, don't go searching for your wife at a club. Wrong place. And for me, it's the wrong place for a Christian. If I was to go to a club now, I'd feel a bit like out of place. I would feel that little thing inside me going, man, you don't belong here. Not judging the people that go there, but I just wouldn't feel comfortable. Some people might not feel comfortable at church and find that that's not the place for them. I respect that. But like I said, if I was to go, I wouldn't feel comfortable, and it's not, I believe it's not the right place for a Christian to be, because there's nothing there that can actually offer you anything. What church do I go to? So I go to a Brazilian church in Brighton in the UK, and it's Logos International Church. And the reason why it's Logos is because I think I said in one of the first videos I said, it means word in Greek. So that's why we're based on the word of God. So that's why that's our name. My favorite pastors, wow. That's a hard question because in America you've got like loads of unbelievable. The Elevation Church have an unbelievable pastor. I forgot his name at the moment. I think it's Steve. I'll put it here. Mike Todd is an unbelievable pastor. He's just really, really good. So this is his Instagram. check him out. Craig Rochelle, for those that want more like formal kind of vibes and leadership and that kind of stuff. That's his Instagram. Another one I could suggest to you is Jeremy Foster. He's brilliant, and this is his Instagram. Check it out, he's unbelievable as well. And I think those are the top 3, top 4 that I really like. Is Izzy a Christian like me? Yes, and that is probably the main reason, other than I find her amazing, that I'm gonna marry her, because she's got the same principles as me. One advice I give you, if you're gonna get married one day, find someone that has the same principles as you. If you both like going out and doing drugs and all of that business, find someone like that, because if I was married to someone like that, it wouldn't work, it wouldn't it just wouldn't work, let's be honest. But yeah, she's a Christian, she has the same principles as me, she helps me with my faith. I'd like to think I help her in her faith. And yeah, so she is, and I'm really grateful for God for putting her in my life. And the one that you've read the title and you're really curious to know, have I had sex before marriage? Have I had? Have I not? Have I had? Have I not? You're so curious. Why are you so curious? Interesting. The answer is yes, I have. Unfortunately, I made the mistake. I was distanced from God. I got influence from so many people that think, oh, the more you sleep with people, the cooler you are. That is the biggest lie in the history of relationships, to be totally honest with you. Number 1, the more people you sleep with, your future wife, that's the more ag you're gonna have, because if you bump into them, it's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be that thing where she's like, why did you bump into her? Why did you say hi? So if you don't sleep with anyone and you just get married and you sleep with that one person, you're never gonna experience that. Jackpot. Honestly, boys, the least ag as possible. For girls, it's different, I know. I'll get Izzy to do a video on this explaining the girl side of things, but least ag as possible. Don't go around sleeping with the whole of Brighton, the whole of the UK, because first of all, that's gross. You don't know where everyone's been. Hopefully COVID's taught you something about like being clean and stuff. Second of all, every time you sleep with someone, you leave a little bit of them inside them, if that makes sense, because it's a deep connection. And it's just, if you bump into them, it's that awkward thing, you're still tied to them, it's that weird thing. The answer, have I had sex with my fiance before marriage? The answer is no. And oh my God, the society's gonna, oh, it's unbelievable. How can you have not had sex with her? You're gonna get married to someone you've never had to, oh my God. Let's think about it this in like a logical way. You get to know someone, you like prepare to get married, you get to know them through going out and know what they like and dislike, and you find out, oh, actually, cool, we're going well. You propose, she becomes your fiance, you start planning for your wedding, moving out, etc. Then you get married. What's the reason for sex? Pleasure, yes, and obviously have babies. And that's the reason. So if you're gonna look at it, a logical step-by-step guide, that's what it is. I've spoken to a couple of my mates, and when I speak to them like that, forget Christianity, but think about in a step-by-step guide, get to know the person, don't know them yet. Okay, right, I can spend a lot of time with them, we have the same principle, we think about the same things. Okay, we're gonna marry, we're gonna go for a stage of being a fiance, planning to move out, planning our wedding. Once we get married, and think about it this, in a honeymoon, the whole point of a honeymoon is so you can have that little, yeah, you know? I hope like YouTube won't censor this, but, and it's extra special, you know? It's weird in that society because you get to know someone for like 2 weeks and then you've done basically everything and then there's nothing like new to find out. And the next exciting thing is moving on to someone else and then kind of going on a loop and a loop and a loop. So that was my choice. That was the principles I decided to follow in my relationship. I will do a part 2, so if you want to follow us on my Instagram, subscribe to our channel, put questions down below, send us a DM on Instagram, send us messages, I'm more than happy to answer. But yeah, this has been another YouTube video. I've really enjoyed recording again. And yes, thank you for watching. See you later.